Exploration Day 9. Even though this is, I think, episode 7. Hello everyone and welcome back to Pikmin 3. In the last episode, we got the folded data glutton and discovered a new area, the Twilight River. That is to say, South America having merged with Central America. And North America. All the Americas have smooshed. Look, someone's sending out a signal from that area over there. Maybe it's that Captain Olimar fellow, the one from Occutate. It could well be, and I'm pretty sure he has our cosmic drive key. There's something suspicious about all of this. Oh, rubber ducky. What if he's luring us into some sort of trap? Never fear, Brittany. I shall protect. Right then, everybody. Let's get going. Oh, no, meant to talk to people, but didn't. There we go. The variety of fruit on this planet is truly impressive. Yes, I agree. Sometimes I think about staying here. It might be kind of nice, rubber ducky. Yes, I know what you mean. Well, Brittany, if you really feel that way, the two of us could... the people of Copire, depending on our return. Forgive me, Captain. I almost lost the ability to speak for a moment there. Yeah. Well, we'll overlook it this time, Alf. So you'll notice, oh, we can choose kind of where we go. You'll notice we now have the ability to see, how many fruits there are total. We've actually got most of the distant tundra done, but we are still missing 2 Pikmin types. And both of them aren't in the Twilight River, but one of them is, and we'll be seeing it fairly soon. Let's go, lad. This is a very interesting place. It's very different to anywhere else we've been so far, the Twilight River.
What, Captain?
Captain, the signal we followed here is definitely coming from somewhere nearby. But is it Olimar? You know, I've got a good feeling about this. A captain can always sniff out when another captain is nearby. That's sort of gross. Well, whatever helps us find our cosmic drive key. If nothing else, we can find more fruit here. So, here is the Twilight River, and there's our mystery signal in this kind of swirly bit here. The Twilight River is quite a complex map, as you'll see if we wander around a little bit. If we go over here, if we complete this bridge, we can reach the other side. And why would we want to reach the other side? Well, let's have a look and see if we can see it. Look, there's an onion trapped in that web. Let's get over there and cut it free. So, there's a new type of onion over there. It's pink. All very exciting. Let's get some Pikmin and get ready. There's a large bridge here, but we can't quite complete it yet. And that way in the south is that kind of like, kind of down there is where the, well, there is where the pink onion is, but we can't cross this for quite some time yet. So we need to start doing, oh, sorry, Brittany, we need to start doing some slightly weird shit. Let's get some Pikmin out here. We'll take, I think, 50, 25, and 25. You can sometimes get screwed on this level by having too many Pikmin. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh, can I just break through this manually? I know it'll take ages, but... no, I don't think I can. Well, then we need to go around. That's fine. That's clearly a bomb-rockable one, and we do not... Guys, come on! I know you're very much wanting to do that, but I'm afraid that's not going to fly. Note these little pink things as well. We'll get to them in time as well. There's something a little different. Ah, there's a bomb rock thing there. But first off, we've got orange bulbobs here. Oh shit, I dodged crystals by accident. So orange bulbobs are a slightly more threatening version of the dwarf bulbob, but they're not much of a threat really. Let's... Oh, I keep using the D-pad directions to go between the different Pikmin types here. And that's not the button, it's the bumpers that do it. Right, let's dig up some bomb rocks just to make things a little bit easier here. Well, that's not a bomb rock. Neither is that. Neither is that. Nope. Well, guess we need to get bomb rocks from somewhere else. Really did take 100 Pikmin to dig out 3 little posy pellets. So, one of the ways we get around here is let's catch a ride with that lily pad. Fortunately, it's easier than it looks. With a lily pad in position, you just move that out and you hop on. All I will say about this is captains aren't great at doing this unattended with Pikmin. Pikmin can quite easily drown in quite substantial numbers on this level, so just beware of that. Right, I'm going to break this open with some rocks. And we got some fragments. There's going to be just a lot of gathering fragments at the beginning here. Right, let's see if we can safely. Let's set there's some reds over there. I'm not doing any breaking up captain stuff for now, just because we've got a lot of area to explore, so they should see. Those Pikmin should wait there, and then they'll hop over here. I'm gonna... Oh, nope, I should have... Oh, shit, I should have left a captain behind. Can I still do that? No, not exactly. Well, time for a new enemy. As we get over here, this is... the Flighty Joustmite. What makes it flighty, you say? Well, we'll never know. I assure you, it can take off. It just didn't. You'll know... Ooh! Iridescent flint beetle over there. Can we... You'll notice, yes, this is a kind of one way that connects to here. So, are you seeing how this works? There's kind of a circle around this edge here, which has a one-way section and the lily pads going down the river. But as you can probably hear from that, we have completed a little bit of that bridge. Not a lot of it. But yeah, note on the map you can see the lily pads going along. It means the Twilight River is quite complex to navigate. There, at least the Pikmin have made it back successfully. I'm gonna... Oh, I keep pushing the bloody D-pad. I am going to try and split the party a little bit here. Off we get. Right, Alf, you go over... Even, you go over there with them. And... Oh, there's a Puffy Blowhog here. Hello, Puffy Blowhog. Let's deal you a decent bit of damage with rocks. These rocks do just a solid amount of damage on impact. Ah, there's some bomb rocks. Brilliant. I'm guessing I have to get yellows up there. We've got this bit here, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's just to basically stop you from riding the lily pad too far. You get filtered out onto that. And then this way crosses over to where the Flighty Joustmite was, but again, drops down in a kind of no one-way system. I am going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to head through here, I think. I need yellows in here. Right, let's do some swippy swap. You guys can go... Apparently you guys can't go anywhere. Because we're in the process of transitioning through areas. There we go, at last. So you guys can go there. At a quarter of the day, got absolutely shit all accomplished, so that's not great. The fact that this map rotates to the direction your captain's facing is both really useful and kind of awful. Right, there I set up that little crossover there. Right, let's carefully take on these Wollyhops again with Rock Pikmin because they're immune to being crushed, and the Wollyhop is a predominantly crushing-based enemy. Ah, we can't get over there because there's water in the way, but there's a big old pile of fragments here. So I am going to... That Wollyhop seems to be staying there for now. Let's see if we can lure it a bit closer. Yeah, there we go. And then once it's safely on this side, nail it with some rocks. Make sure we don't drown any rocks here. Perfect. And we will set these guys onto there. And then while they're working on that, in this cave, which is dark, there is... Oh, there's some kind of nonsense there. We get all of our yellows on here. Should be able to light this place up. There we go. There's a water dumple down there, but we'll ignore it. Oh yeah, yellows get flowered up by being electrocuted, by the way. They love electricity. Hence, well, I think they may have already been flowers, but now they're even more flowers, I suppose. Yeah, there's water dumples down there, which we are going to, broadly speaking, ignore. There's the final few chunks of fragments up here. Oh, that's annoying. That's going to come in 2 sections. Alright, let's set these on it. Right, I'm going to leave Charlie here for when the other Pikmin inevitably come back. They will slowly work their way back across. Right, I'm going to do some complex squad shufflers as well, because we've only got 25 yellows here, and I need 30 to shift that. And doing fragments in 2 groups is just a bit silly. So, because then they have to come there and they have to come back. So, I'm going to swap everyone over. So that means that while Charlie is heading up... No, Charlie's waiting for those reds to come back. Alf is heading there. And Brittany is here, which means we can grab some bomb rocks with her and then open up a little bit of an easier way back. Come on. There we go. I need to be back a little bit, do I? There we go. So, Alf has arrived. Then we want to get ready to break that door down with Brittany. Alf... Oh, God, trying to get my head around this. Alf, you need to target that and put your Pikmin on there. And then wait here for the rest to come back. Charlie should now have a contingent of Pikmin. Yes! Don't know what I want him to do with them, but there we go. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just have him go back. And again, he should be able to ride himself back successfully on the lily pads. Right, let's select bomb rocks and slowly take this bit down one at a time. This is the way through to the joust, my bet, as you can probably see. I'm just doing it as a bit of a shortcut, so I don't have to always take the lily pads every time. And while we're here, we can actually get the fruit up here, I believe. This delectable bouquet up there, which is a fig. Oop, shit. We can, I believe, launch yellows up to it? No, not quite. But you'll notice we've got another bit of river here. We'll get to that a little later, because you'll notice that bit of river doesn't have any stuff moving on it. Doesn't have any lily pads. But we will get there. Guys, can you... Well, you know what? They'll go back to Alf at least. But, importantly, we can cross over here now, which means we can get to that new onion. Where are my rocks? Because there are some desiccated skittle leaves here. You going to take that back? No, don't bother taking that back, actually. So, here is an arachnode. Quick, save the onion! The arachnode can only be damaged by chucking stuff in it, but rocks work quite well. With it dead, there's our pink onion. So what's a pink Pikmin, you say? They are indeed winged Pikmin. Look at their little feet. They're so cute. The onion we freed from the web spawned a new type of Pikmin, one with little wings. Look at his little wings. It's so cute. I've never seen a flying Pikmin before. No, indeed, no one had until this game, and they're fucking great. I am going to leave Charlie here. And then I'm going to send Brittany back, and basically I'm going to deposit most of the rest of my Pikmin, because most of what we want to be doing now is working on pink numbers, basically for the rest of the episode. The Twilight River is very annoying to explore with anything other than pink Pikmin. So, let's... Oh, these plants look easy to uproot, you say. Right, let's get Brittany's here, which means we can start depositing Pikmin here. Nope, come on. So, where did my winged Pikmin go? Oh, it went with Brittany. Of course it fucking did. So, what can winged Pikmin do that's special? The answer is rather a lot. We'll start by bringing this single skittle leaf back. We notice when they carry stuff, they fly. And they are faster than any other Pikmin. Not only do they fly, but also... the speed is quite something. You get away from me. The trade-off for that is they are not the most combat-capable of Pikmin. But they can also fight flying enemies. They are extremely useful in a lot of very specific situations. They're not really generalists. But yeah, the ability to just carry stuff over a lot of obstacles means, basically, if they're bringing stuff back to the onion, it's almost impossible for them to be kind of meaningfully waylaid, which is very helpful. You can see how long it took that one to kind of wear down a pellet posy. Combat capable is not their strength. They can pull stuff, though. These plants seem like they're easy to uproot. And things which you need to pull upwards like that, well, that one just had sheer grubs in it, but there we go. At least sheer grubs are not capable of attacking, therefore we can do it then quite easily. And slowly start building up pink numbers. Can you die, please? But you'll notice, yeah, that thing needs a certain number of Pikmin pulling on it in order to be uprooted successfully. And sometimes they have pellets underneath them, sometimes they have enemies, sometimes it's, you know, a whole random bunch of shit, so... But everything here is just, that one had a 5 underneath it, brilliant. No pluckophone in this one yet. That's the thing in other Pikmin games where you can just use your whistle to pluck Pikmin out the ground. Very handy. Let's quickly go back to Alf and have him deposit his... Oh, there's just a bomb rock on the floor there. I'm sure that's going to become a problem later. And there's a single rock there as well that came back with Alf. There we go. So it's just going to be Brittany and the pink Pikmin for the foreseeable future, I think. So, where are those other Pikmin on the map? I'll try and see if I can find some of them out as well. And I'm just going to, yeah, generally pluck these things. And just build up pink numbers. There's not really a lot I can say about it necessarily, but I think pink Pikmin. God, that was a challenge. I kept saying Thickmin. Unfortunately, purple Pikmin, are not in this game, which saddens me because I love the Pikmin. So, there appears to be some kind of fruit. What is that? Is that a letter mock bottom? I think. And you'll notice, yep, they just fly it straight over. Very fast, very effective. You like to see it. Now, one of the things I've talked about before is that Pikmin can't... actually, you know what? Let's just make sure I'm ready to... Yeah, a few Pikmin have ended up over there, so I'm just going to send a captain back up there to get the rest of them. But yes, captains can move underwater. Pikmin will drown. But winged Pikmin will fly on the surface over that. So essentially they can move through water. They can't do things in the water. There's a lesser mock bottom back. Mock bottom, also an excellent name for what it is, which is a plum, because it's kind of ash-shaped. Well, the true mock bottom is not, but have we got enough to pluck that up? No, I haven't yet. Let's see what this says. Anything useful? Winged Pikmin can lift objects into the air. Yes. Those little uproots is only one usage of that. There are actually significantly more. Let's pluck these up. Yeah, basically, you've arrived. Excellent. So you can hoover all of those Pikmin up and just bring them straight back to the onion. And then we'll continue our work over here. I'm just going to pluck all of these things up because, you know, some will have useful stuff. Nectar. Excellent. Obviously, nectar still works on pink Pikmin just as well. Just Skitterleaf. Yeah, you'll see, as I say, they're not great combat-wise. Like, we just lost 2 there because, yeah, they get stunned very easily and they don't deal a great deal of damage. So we're actually probably going to lose more than we gain for that thing. They are not a fighting Pikmin. They're more of a lover, I would say. Right, they're back, so let's deposit the rest of these Pikmin. And then we can just bring all the captains back together and spend the rest of the day sorting out pinks. There's a few more things we can do, actually. But let's gather these on. And yeah, navigating the Twilight River requires quite a lot of Pikmin. I think, so, as I was kind of hinting at there, you know, pink Pikmin very much have their advantages and their disadvantages. I'll call them pink Pikmin. Technically, they are called winged Pikmin, but that's just me. But yes, they are overall a fantastic addition to the game, and they're just something that just... The pink Pikmin and the rock Pikmin are just very different to a lot of the Pikmin types that are already in the game, and I really like that about them, that it's just like, you know what, it's a new entry in the game, and they've really brought something new to the field, which is really cool. I may as well just give them these pellets, because what else are we going to do with these, I guess? I accidentally chucked some Pikmin at them. Let's get that one moving. Get that moving. And yeah, the nice thing about them is you can just guarantee they will get what needs to go places where it needs to go. I can also use these to get... I hinted at that fig earlier. And we can very much bring that fig back. Oh, I should probably take the Joustmite corpse back as well. Let's get this, see if I can get this when it is pink. So it'll go grey. Then it'll go pink. No, yellow, shit. Well, they took ages to kill it, hopefully. Oh, nope, they didn't take ages to kill it. They're actually pretty efficient on that one. Balls. Now I should be able to get them. You don't need to throw them at all. There is... I was going to say, there's no limit in how high they can go to get stuff, but apparently... Nope. Still need to be up there next to it. Well, it is what it is. We're getting towards the end of the day a bit, so let's just get everything moving. Where are you? That's not the direction to go. There we go, you're figuring it out. So obviously, yes, if we were to go underwater here, we can move around here, and the pink Pikmin can follow us quite easily. I'm not going to attack stuff at the moment, partly just because, you know, I've got a bomb rock here, but I'm just going to find... Ooh, there are things over there which we can do stuff with. Yeah, let's just try and squeeze that in before the end of the day. I'm going to leave that one with the bomb rock. Oh, shit! Fortunately, the onion's not capable of taking damage. Otherwise, that would have just been a war crime, what I did. Right, let's get everyone that's back here. And I can at least get some of those grapes on the move as well. When you've got 3 captains, by the way, you pluck 3 times as fast. So all 3 of our captains are just plucking here, so we're just bringing up these guys in record time. Basically, as long as you've got close to 100 of each Pikmin type, then you know you're just prepared for all situations there. Which is all well and good. I'm not super high on the old sprays at the moment. I haven't seen any things yet. Oh, hurry up. Let's be a little risky then, I think. What I want to do is cross over here, ignore that water dumple, and then hopefully get all of this moving. Including all of those grapes. Go on, there you go. God, it does take them all out of it. But yeah, little things like this, like fragments and stuff like that, are really where winged Pikmin come into their own, because they can get these dusk pustules on the move incredibly easily. Right, that one seems to be stuck on pink, so we'll definitely have that. And there we go, in come all the dusk pustules. Ah, too many things happening. And I'll go yellow, and then we'll play a bit tight there. And then it should be pink by the time they bring it down. Shit. Well, close enough. Right, that should just about get back in time, and then we're good to go. And then next episode we can do more here. We're going to be in the Twilight River for the foreseeable future, because it is, as I say, quite a big and complicated area to explore. And we're only really scratching the surface on it now with our winged Pikmin. But we seem to be making it over there nicely. And there we go, numbers up to 70. Pretty good. There is something upcoming where I very much do want 100 winged Pikmin. But these are good numbers to work with for now. Right, let's pluck all of these before the timer runs down. Well, at the end here... Oh, Pikmin in danger. No, they're not. No Pikmin are in danger. Let's have a look at some fruits while we're here, because otherwise this has been a fairly straightforward episode. There's barely been anything going on, so... The Heroine's Tear. Sweet, elegant, great taste. They ought to have named this fruit Brittany. Sadly, it brings poor Alf out in a rash, and the captain's not refined enough to appreciate it. Oh, how it pains me to have this all to myself. I'll season it with my tears. Oh yeah, that was the next one. The Citrus Lump. Sweet and totally delicious. This one has quite a bit of Pikmin U. On closer analysis, the white fibre just inside the skin seems to have most of the nutrition, but it's not very tasty. I'll save that for the captain. The Dapper Blob. There's something compelling about this shapeless fruit with its tiny hat. It's like the fruit is heading to a fancy party full of debonair berries and upscale squashes. As a botanist, I have to say that party sounds like the cutest thing that ever cuted. The Dusk Pustules. There's something very charming about all these little beads packed full of juice. They make me feel like we'll never run out. The colour reminds me of something. Oh, it's Auntie Bee's hair. She has such a rebellious streak. In colour and shape, these remind me of the captain in his stupid green suit. Lots of little captains. Ugh. Luckily, the resemblance ends there. Smooth skin, subtle scent, refined taste. Not like the captain at all, then. The Pocked Airhead. When we opened this one up, I was curious what we find in a funny head at the top of the fruit. Turns out, nothing. So it's got a thick skin with a big head that doesn't actually have anything inside. That's why I named it for the captain. Hee hee. She really does give him a lot of shit, doesn't she? The Delectable Bouquet. Crazy. We got this thing open. It's filled with tiny white flowers, meaning it's technically not a fruit at all. Yeah, things are weird. Analysis indicates that it won't be ripe very long before it starts to rot. I think I'll save this one for the captain. And the one we just got, the Lesser Mock Bottom. This fruit's flesh is soft and pale and yellow. It's juicy and has a sweet sour flavour. I must also note that it's shaped almost exactly like a baby's bottom. What the scientific merit of this observation is, I have no idea. The Crimson Banquet. It's huge, super juicy, and filled with tons of seeds to take home and cultivate. How is this thing even real? And then we're back to the Sunseed Berry. I won't look at the Picklepedia yet. I'll save that for next episode when we've got a bit more time to go. I'll just slap everyone back in here. And to sunset we go! So, once again, we have got a new onion, and we know what that means. Yeah, weirdly in Pikmin 2 you had 3 onions, and then the white and the purple Pikmin just lived in the rocket. And I guess to avoid having to have 5 onions out in the field, you just get one that merges together. And they iterate on that even more in Pikmin 3. 4 even, this is Pikmin 3. So there we go, we've got the Lesser Mock Bottom. And we've got the Dusk Pustules. Wonderful. Knowing this is waiting at the end of the day makes it all worth it. If only I didn't have to share it with the others. Yep, 32 days, we're definitely absolutely fine for fruit. Still have plenty of juice left. How did things go today? I think I lost a couple of pinks and then also built up a shit ton of pinks. Yeah, you can see that tiny damn bit where I fought one of the easiest enemies in the game. They are not great at combat. After bridging the river, we secured another onion for our predator. This onion then sprouted a winged Pikmin. These Pikmin can fly and traverse bodies of water. More careful observation is needed to discern any other characters they possess. And I think we will hold it there. Next episode, we are going to explore some more of the Twilight River, and I hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.